drug addictions, bad bitches, they gotta be jokes. See the pico, black slacks, it's all.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
What's good? We back, RTTV.
Gang.
If it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you click that subscribe button.
Click that shit.
And you already know, if you want some more exclusive content from the RTTV gang, make sure you go down to the Patreon and check out that link.
Yeah, make sure our notification bell is ringing so every time we drop a video, you know about it first.
And we are back with a death battle. A Marvel versus DC
Thanos.
death battle. The two strongest villains from both universes. We got Thanos versus Darkseid.
Who you got?
Who do I got? Who you got?
Darkseid.
You got Darkseid. Who you got, Wells?
I got Thanos.
You got Thanos?
I got Thanos.
You got Thanos?
Yeah,
Who you got?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know.
You seen the movie against Thanos.
You seen Darkseid, nigga?
Yeah, nigga.
Nigga, Darkseid's a savage, bro.
Nigga, Darkseid.
I don't know, man. I really don't. I think Darkseid, like, that's the thing. I don't know, Thanos.
Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna
Nah,
You never answered my question though.
Listen,
Don't even answer it, Jim.
I'm not gonna answer the question.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Nah, he just said
Just forever like a motherfucker shit. I mean, that don't
Time and space.
Oh, the animation's about to be fire.
Follow me? Sure you do. You're a forward thinker. At last.
It's lit.
Animation is crazy.
Hey, Thanos! Buddy!
Thanos.
How are you doing? Rocking that chin as always.
Turn
You
it
know, I
confetti.
think he's probably the latest one.
Face death at the hand of your new emperor. You know not the infinite wealth of destruction I command.
That's supposed to be
Nah, this is gonna be lit, bro. Oh, my boy headbutted his hand, bro. Wow, way. Yeah, this shit's fire. His hand's behind his back, bro.
Nah, Thanos goes first.
This shit is like Inception.
Wait, did he just move the world?
Yeah, because he got the all infinity.
Yeah, go with this.
That watch
He's rocking this. Nah, this shit is lit, bro.
Superman get some Darkseid by his damn self. Definitely will fuck him up, bro.
Just heads up, I can change the fucking gravity of the world. You ain't not fighting.
Yo, he's actually putting in work though. I thought like just by from him having this on Infinity Stones, he'll take it down.
Yeah, he is, bro. Fuck him Darkseid.
Nah, this I'm telling you, this fight is the best fight so far, bro. This is crazy.
Making a lame building.
Omega beams.
Nah, that punch was so hard he knocked him out of the world, bro.
And then knock him back. Nah.
That was lit.
My boy's pinball on the plane. Nah, get him out of here, sir. Get him out of here.
Niggas fighting in space.
Stop
No, yeah, you can throw players in them shits. That's what I'm saying. Like, how's he gonna take it out? No way.
Darkseid.
I said Darkseid can't do that. Nah, he's not surviving that, bro. That's impossible.
Yeah, he's done.
He lost.
I am Thanos. Thanos is supreme. Thanos is God.
Oh, damn, like he has the infinity.
Yeah, like you can't stop him, bro.
I don't like, what's the point of Darkseid?
They just put him in a dark black hole.
My nigga's going out of the black.
That's impossible, bro. That's the dark side.
He beats him so bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying I didn't know Darkseid was this nice, bro.
Yeah, I do.
They really got to do Darkseid.
This is crazy, bro.
Yo, he hit him with a fucking planet. That's not even Jupiter, too. That's the biggest one.
Yeah, they destroyed the whole universe.
No, bro, that's basically what happened. They called the ripple effect.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. So they ended time from that punch.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they went all out with this episode right here, bro. They're in another dimension right now, my nigga.
These games bore me.
You're not bored, bro.
This
You're struggling right
smile
now.
to my face.
That's what you have to do.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. It's like, this is a ridiculous beat.
You know what I'm up to, man.
Get out of here!
What is he doing?
Word! Who are you? Who are you?
This animation is so fucking late.
Yeah, I got it. Like, I have the analysis.
This is who I am.
That's bullshit.
You can't snap this, man.
Your reality is small. You have no power. And Thanos. I am all things. This is who I am.
I thought this shit is bullshit anyways.
Oh my god, it's Deadpool with a gun!
What?
So confused.
Did Deadpool just kill him?
Hold up, man.
Behold in endless death.
Oh,
Are
that's...
you watching any anime?
So that's basically his, like...
That's the worst way he could have gone out. Because now he's gonna be dying over and over and over.
Thanos was an incredible foe, especially while wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Unfortunately, the gauntlet had a fatal flaw.
Yeah, that golden glove only works in its own universe, and Darkseid could easily move the fight to new ones with his boomstick tubes. Universe hopping is kind of his thing.
The Reed Richards of the Interdimensional Council of Reeds figured this out. Its 3 founding members, Reed, Reed, and Reed, each possessed Infinity Gauntlets, but discovered that they couldn't work outside of their own universes.
The gauntlet had no problem making Darkseid's avatar not feel so good. But since Darkseid's true form was always in the Fourth World universe, Thanos couldn't actually finish him off with the gauntlet.
Even if this fight took place in entirely neutral territory, the victor wouldn't change. Thanos' gauntlet wouldn't work, and true Darkseid's presence would actually just destroy everything just by being there.
But he didn't just lose because of the gauntlet. He really couldn't keep up with the space golem.
Even going toe-to-toe with a being as fast as Silver Surfer was nothing compared to when Darkseid took a trip to the edge of existence. This puts Darkseid almost 28 octillion times faster than Thanos.
And his Omega effect scales to the Astro Force, which could equal the Oblivion Bomb's universe-destroying blast. This means the Omega effect and Infinity Gauntlet were both pretty even in terms of destructive ability. But unlike Thanos, Darkseid can use his Omega powers whenever and wherever he wants.
Once he lost the gauntlet, Thanos could certainly survive star-level attacks, and even greater. But universal destruction is definitely a bit more than his purple eternal hide could handle. And even after that, Darkseid had plenty of ways to end the fight whenever he wanted, like the Omega Sanction.
Thanos was super powerful, but Darkseid was just faster, stronger, and even more ruthless.
And if you think
So
about
who
it,
could
Thanos
beat
needed the
Darkseid
Infinity
then, if
Gauntlet
that's
to
the
become
case?
a god,
Man.
but Darkseid already was one.
Thanos just couldn't run the gauntlet. Oh, you son of a bitch!
The winner is Darkseid.
Wow.
Nigga, that basically make Darkseid sound like the strongest villain.
That's the thing. That's the thing too, because I actually looked into Darkseid and like even like seeing this is like the one thing about it is everything that they're saying is valid. So one thing that they did explain is that Darkseid has his you saw his true form where he kept snapping.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Darkseid's true form. The other forms of Darkseid's are pretty much just like puppets of his original form because
The only way to beat him is to beat him over there, right?
But that's the thing, you can't beat him because like if his original form was to leave that universe, it would destroy everything. So that's why it's in that pocketed universe. That's why it was explained, which is why it makes sense why you guys would be like, oh yeah, Thanos.
Yeah.
But after explaining that and after like looking up on Darkseid, I'm like, that's actually like Darkseid's actually a savage.
Yeah,
like it makes
But
sense.
you can't use the Infinity Gauntlet because
It's not even in the same universe.
Darkseid is actually in that other
universe.
Like so like when he was getting rid of when he was killing Darkseid, don't get me wrong, those corpses of Darkseid were dying, but he has so many of them because it's not the real him, right? So he could send them at a whim. So he was killing them, but Darkseid wasn't dead.
So can you ever kill Darkseid?
So what's the way of killing Darkseid?
They had explained there's pretty much no way of killing Darkseid.
That sounds like
it's like
the strongest villain.
It's like there's pretty much he's just that powerful, but they're saying that he's
Avengers didn't call that nigga.
and think about it too, and that's another thing. Robbie was saying Superman fights him and Superman be giving him the hands all the time. Let's be real for a second. Who does Thanos fight in Marvel that's stronger than Superman?
No,
Exactly. So I mean, like that's a
Superman is
Dark-
broken though.
What do you mean?
He's a broken character though.
What do you mean?
Like in terms of
Like-
strength and like speed,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
You can't really
Superman,
imagine.
like he's like one of the first superheroes, period. So I feel like he was made that way. But
To not lose?
yeah.
It's like that's like your first generation of a superhero, so you had to make him as strong
But
as
like
possible.
Darkseid, the only two villains in DC Universe that actually give it to, aside from Lex Luthor who cheats with Kryptonite, but the only two villains that actually gives it to Superman in the DC Universe without Kryptonite are Darkseid and Doomsday. Because they're that strong. So for them to go, it's not to say Superman's just beating Darkseid's ass. Superman's giving they're giving each other a fair one.
Yeah, that makes actually mad sense though. Like if Superman's the strongest superhero of all time, that means that he has to go against the strongest villains of all time and shit like that. So
And
that was a cheat. This whole shit's a cheat.
Another thing too, because we didn't watch the full analysis, we just went into the battle. Another thing too, that Darkseid does. You saw how he hit him with the Omega beams and it hit him in his eyes. The death that happened is pretty much you get put into a realm where you live multiple lives, but you always die. And the more you die, the worse your death gets. Right? So
that's trash.
Pretty much, like that's why it's like Deadpool killed him. He's gonna come back to life, but he's in that realm, so he's gonna die again.
Yeah.
So he's just endlessly dying.
It's like
coming back to life and dying worse and worse and worse for all in eternity. So that's pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a shitty death, bro. I ain't never fighting
Like-
Darkseid. Fuck that. You got that done, bro.
So pretty savage.
Yeah.
So the winner.
Shout out to Darkseid, yeah.
And yo, shout out to this death battle because this was the best
Yeah, the
animation.
animation was
The
great.
animation was fucking crazy, nuts,
Crazy good.
crazy good. So yeah, man. But yeah, this show was lit. This was actually the season finale of Death Battle. I don't know what they're gonna start with, but this one was lit. So I was like, yeah, but yeah. But if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. So make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, Wilkins_RT. Make sure you check out that cartoon playlist. Thank you guys for rocking with us all this time. Check out that Avatar playlist. And yeah, it's still Marvel over DC though. So.
Yo, follow me on Instagram, Mr. Daskyview. And just like I said, I told you guys, I told you so.
Nigga, you didn't know shit about anything, bro. Just pick Darkseid can sound better.
Anyways, yeah, who knows? So this is pretty new, huh?
Yeah, it came out like a week ago.
That's pretty dope. I'm impressed. So I think more. I think is expected. It's safe to say.
Facts.
And I look forward to them. Comment below what y'all think of the fight, and share it. Tell your other friends about it.
Nigga. And yo, it's your boy Wells. You can follow me at Wells_RT. Yo, so honestly, you know who could be Darkseid? Who? Saitama, One Punch Man.
Bullshit. Yo, that's some real shit right there. That's the only person that can beat Darkseid, yo. Hey, yo, man, Patricrt, man. Shout out to everybody in Night Squadron rock with us, man. If you want more content from the squad, man, make sure you go down below. And, yo, Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Yeah, hope you got all the Christmas presents that you wanted to. Yeah.
It's your boy Robcityrt, the Haitian Prince, the hip hop nigga, the K-pop nigga, the rock nigga.
That's my nigga.
Make sure you check out all the music playlists and shout out to all my Haitians. Sac passe, na boule, I sing compé.
I sing compé. Yo, what's good, man? I go by the name of DC. Follow me on that Instagram, DCZ_WorldRT. Man, if you want more death battle, make sure you tell us in the comments which ones you want us to do. My boy Jerry will pick what he wants because that's what he does and shit. That's his shit. So yeah, keep banging with us, RTTV.
And that settles it at
The Round Table. Yo, Yorkie might pee right there.
Yeah, nice.
That little nigga, I seen that nigga sitting there just.
It's your boy Wells, RHODE. Man, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you think. You know who